All right, good morning, everybody. Program. All right, morning. So I'm just here this morning to review some of the things that we did over the years. We made some commitments on some projects in the area. We've completed most of those projects. So I want us to assess what has been completed and to look at maybe some new challenges that you may have, some suggestions that you may have, so that we can plan on what additionally we can do to help to support the community and continue the development of the community. All right? So the floor is all yours. So what I want us to do is focus primarily on the community issues. Agriculture, for example. I don't know if you have any of the farmers out here this morning, but some of the farmers had written me on some specific suggestions. We decided some of that. I know you had the issue, the young farmers had the issue of the land and land availability, but that was something that the community had to sort out among themselves. We were waiting for a report on that. We did not get that report, but those are things that are community-based also. Then, so we wanted to hear about that also. So those who have personal issues, we have a whole technical team here that would look at all the personal issues. In the back, if you have, for example, NIS issue and other issues, you can just talk to them and they will sort out the personal issues. So the floor is open. You can tell the guys they can come closer.
One side.
Yes.
We have a back drain at the back. We have a back drain at the back. During the 60s and I think before this highway was created, right? We got a back drain walkway. You could walk and go from this end to that end. Right now, last year when Darren dig out the place, we couldn't come through because they got trees black. Man put down trees, that took the tree and the resort. And we like that drain to dig out because water comes in and we kept the farm on. At one time I had
plan the reserve.
yeah, put coconut tree and mango tree. I had the most cow in the house, I like the thing.
How will you is the forest?
And then the forest. The forest in black, right?
Yeah, Lal, y'all take notes about this and see what can be done.
Yeah,
to
you know
stop
what
the
I
forest.
they try to dig it and man come out with some glass and set it. Come on.
All right.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Urban feed of a pound.
Huh?
A pound for cattle.
A pound
Yeah,
for cattle?
yeah. We got facing serious problem with cattle. Goat, cow and sheep destroying our crop. Right, farmers. Urgency.
Yes. When you have a meeting, you gotta have a meeting to help the farmers to take better care on the animals. Because you might end up pounding all the animals. And then give me a next challenge.
Yes. I'm a rural conservation community, right? And I'm a rice farmer also. So we need is every day this thing going on over and over again. A guy got a pasture at the back where we got the cows in the area, breaking down the barriers. He's trying to farm scrapping at the back land.
Maybe
Urgency.
maybe you need to have a meeting between the agriculture, the cattle farmers, and the cash crop and rice farmers, and get the police.
I went and looked at the station the other day to see how we can get some second-hand wood to repair the patches at the fence, but it's bad, it's terrible. Thank you.
I spoke to you and the residents.
Speak so they can hear, so don't worry.
I spoke to you and the residents about setting up an IT lab. We have one here, but what I'm saying, we can expand it. Right now, it's not for the community. Right? It's not for the community, so I would like it to be more community-based.
When you start with the company?
I think it's under the auspices of the Ministry of Education, right? So I would like to see it, community-based. As I spoke to you, I said there are potentials, for computer programmers, our website designers and youths, right? Because it's not just the infrastructure, it's developing our human resources. And I know that's what your government is there for, right? Developing the human resources.
So, yeah.
And the next thing too, I had spoke to you about setting up maybe we could have a training for the hospitality sector for some women, right? So told me to set up a committee. I spoke to Darren C will go to the CDC, right? And last but not least, they are spraying the trenches. I don't know why. I spoke to them already. I told them it's illegal to spray chemicals in the trenches. I think it's the NDC is doing it. It destroys the ecosystem, right? And they're still doing it.
But it depends on what chemical they're using, because there are some that are cleared by the EPA. But y'all will check on it, right?
Yeah.
Right? All right.
Morning, Mr. President. Vice President of Man for All Seasons. George Nedo, rice farmer. We are faced with the problem of the pollybug infestation. In all my years of planting rice, we never seen so many bugs before. So we asking your intervention in alleviating that, helping to control the bugs. We know it can be devastated. We call the dilemma the people at Borbees and Mahika and all these other areas.
Lal, we have any extension officer here?
They are from GRDB. But
No, anyone here?
Not present.
Okay, so you'll take notes here? Agriculture?
Yes, Mr. President.
And let them come and check it. Send a 14.
Okay.
Okay.
And I came a bit later and I heard mention of something done about the pasture. This village is regulated, They have place where you bury people, place where you put cow, place where people live, place where you plant farm. But that whole art is being disturbed. They call it chase out from the pasture and chase in the right section. The thing is, the last state, so they mustn't got no cow, sheep, pig, I would nothing from the dams. This is happening with prevalence. People are blocking access dams, black dams to keep cow. I don't know who, I don't know if it's lands or surveyors or who, but there are a lot of things going amiss.
Man, Ned, what's stupid to tell him? For land to survey. The comrade was right just now. It's farmers chasing the cow in the rice. We have to have a meeting between the farmers, the police, and the Ministry of Agriculture to bring back order. Don't come with no land story about lands and surveying, so you get man. Next.
Mr. President, concerning the pasture with the cattle, right? When you came in power, right? The Minister of Agriculture was here, and I requested of him to do the communal pasture. Within days, he sent engineers, right? Mr. Adu and those men came, right? They measure up. There was a gang of people in this place, right? They surrounded people, and they were the most disrespectful, right? They threatened the people, right? So that's, and you know what they did? They start go and squat in the pasture, the communal pasture.
You hear that?
Right? So what happened, right? These same rice farmers, many of them, right, are complicit in this act, right? They are the ones who carrying the cattle in the back dams, destroying the farmlands, destroying the dams, destroying people crops, right? There is a communal pasture there, right? And like, I tried my best, yeah? And I was ridiculed to the highest, right? The police give no kind of cooperation.
So they didn't get the fence out there?
No, they're building houses in there.
Commander, y'all gotta help support us, If there's a communal pasture, let agriculture the farmers and the communities sit down and let us get the pasture for what it was
That's
meant
right.
for.
That's right.
And in fact, we said the material, you know.
The engineers, everybody was here. Measure up the pasture and everything. Not only a pasture, a grass field too.
So that's the situation. But let's make one more attempt.
That's right. Thank you.
And the police got to help to support these things.
The NDC have to be more proactive.
I serve a notice that we're going to break down the stuff within 40
That's right.
hours.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else here? Yes.
Yeah, when we touching on the policy issue, I'm representing the footballers as they go to the Amstel Football Club right now. We'd love for you to intervene in getting the ball field weed right now. It's in a terrible state. You have a lot of snakes, anything running over here. It's a risk for the young children and also
All right. So listen, you guys can, if we give you guys some two of the weeding machine, that will help you, right?
Mr. President,
I got one already.
we have one. And the head of the committee of the ball field would usually indicate to us when it needs to weed, and we send the machine over.
So, well, how
We
come?
work hand in hand.
Well, all right. So he's saying that he will get the machine.
So how come you haven't sent it?
No one indicated for this month. They usually call and send.
3 months, you can't wait to indicate. What nonsense is that? You send a whole weeding thing to
No,
you.
the
Tractor?
The ball field, they don't want the NDC to intervene. They have a management committee. So when that management committee communicates with us, then is when we
No,
can
but you
go.
want the thing
Other
cut
than
every
that,
month?
they don't want the NDC.
So you hear what the NDC is saying? Y'all got some management committee there stopping the NDC from working.
No, that's not true.
Well, they got to get permission or something. What is?
Supposed to be cut every 2 weeks because that's what the arrangement was. And this is the chairman here, he's giving them a hard time to get, because the one guy who operates, what you call it, he's either busy and never busy. He never did so. What they said over there, you got to get more than one person who could operate this vehicle instead of
We have
getting
two
one
operators.
person.
Mr.
And right
Rudd,
now,
we have
the
two.
chairman been giving them a hard time to do that.
Listen to what we'll do. Every month the field, we'll cut the field. We work directly with the footballers and cut the field.
Morning, Mr.
And
President.
y'all got to ensure this from the CDC. You got to ensure this from the CDC, you know that.
Morning, Mr. President. My name is Donette Payne. I'm a cash crop farmer also at the farmland. And presently, Nari did, I think it's Nari did give us like a tiller, but at presently the tiller have some problem. I'm glad if we can get a tiller, so we can able, because the tiller work in the group, so we can able to get to plant, get the cash crop. Because right now we're using shovel and thing to do because it's nothing.
Right.
Also, I have another issue with my NIS.
No, NIS person is to come to the staff.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Morning.
I'm a young farmer, farming in the backlands. Currently, I have been experiencing some waterlogging on the farm due to the excessive rain. And I'd really appreciate if it can be granted at least 2 tubings in which I can receive data during my farm. Because currently, I have to bust the access down.
Lal, let's check this area here where the farmers are. Give Lal information.
I already had a visit there done by Nari.
Yeah, just go to him. And give him this. Right? Anyone else? Next phase.
The one that they tell me was running straight.
Anybody else? Any community issue? Yeah.
You know, keeping with your vision 25 by 25, we would really like, as a young livestock farmer, some assistance to get some like black belly sheep, pigs, and some more chickens. We had a few.
You did some already?
Yes, a few, and were distributing. The portion of the community was really grateful. We'd like to see.
And how that program went?
Wonderful. If you could see them chickens now, a big and portion is really grateful for them. Some more portions.
And you got the eggs and everything?
Yes. Working in both aspects.
And what about the pig farming? You all want
Yes,
to expand in that?
Yeah, we want to expand in that market. We have approximately saying about maybe 50
Darren,
persons
we
currently.
will arrange a meeting back to the Minister of Agriculture in this week, and we'll look at that, right?
About the hydroponics. We'd love if we have a program to outreach to our community to teach about the hydroponics and also about the shade house. The community, I think it would really impact and help the community because we have a lot of young farmers, of course, who want to venture into the farming department. But I think a shade house coming to the department would help us a lot moving forward.
Anyone else?
About 2 years back, I was asking for a little bit of assistance. I'm living next to Darren. Approximately, you would like to live next to Darren. And I haven't got that opportunity.
I don't know. What is it?
In building an apartment for me and my
Material
kids.
you're talking about?
Yes.
I just think it's Mark. Yeah. Anyone else? Somebody wants to sit down.
Yes, Mr. President. My name is Kester Jacobs. My name is Kester Jacobs.
All right.
Represented this country for over 17 to 18 years in football. Right, we started a development program at the back, and we need help at the back. We need help. The access to get inside the area. We need a bridge at the back there. Darren knows it. Yeah. We need help.
There is no developing, so they need like access in order to get to their work that they're doing, like access.
You have any roads here?
No, we have no roads.
Roads been around, but no
But
roads.
who own the land?
It's an undivided portion of land from the Amstel that everybody who has transport has a piece of land there, just like the pasture.
You sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put me in trouble.
No. Just like the community center and those other places, everybody has a piece of transport.
Yeah, you know what it's like?
In the fellowship area.
For the one down on the back?
Yeah.
That's dedicated on divided provision ground, measuring 33 acres. It's the part where they are occupying plus it extends into the right section.
So how you decide who occupy it?
Well, it's a pretty loose arrangement. I don't know what the earlier administrators did, but by the time I came up, they were already occupants.
So Darren, let me talk about it.
Yes.
But we got to do it in a very structured way, right? Yeah. Because I want to create confusion in the community.
No confusion.
I agree, right? Anything else? So you're all happy with all the roads, right?
Mr. President, just a reminder, I have the village California reference to the keyboard.
You ain't got a keyboard yet? Oh no. Next time it's not a keyboard.
Mr. President, we need an urgent
coming next week.
There are a lot of farmers complaining and a lot of people planting, a lot of people like, and there's a lot of things going on.
Coming next week, right?
So we need to see a very urgent.
Right? Coming next week.
Oh, the name
I have one concern with
Already, but Sonia, right here.
That's it.
Some sporting. Darren, y'all. Where Darren? Darren stay close with you.
Yeah.
You gotta find
outside, GWI.
Yeah, because we come out to Guyana.
I'll talk to Mr. Anderson.
Yes, okay.
So you doing the work right now?
Six, 7, 1.
No, okay, so call back down. 14-1. Sorry. Right? Tell him now and tell him.
How are you?
All the roads finishing now.
Personal.
Quick, quick. No, no, I mean,
Run drink. You like the team, the football team is getting chilling.
talk to him, man. Football team. Yeah, wait, the football team.
Footballers.
Come in here.
Football?
Football. Vice versa. And then right there, tell me we up on your
Flex your face.
Captain there.
Lock the cover. What the cover? The bottom of the camera. The bottom of the camera.
Are you? I want to work. Let them go back here. But the ground? Good condition. And then on this charge program, let's look at the light. Right? They're going to bring good football. There's another national base. So let's work on that. Right? But the ground, I'll come and check. Right? I'll take care. Right. I'll take care, right? Y'all got through the thing? Yes, you got through. Awesome.